Hey everybody, this is Darnell Crittenden from DC Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Leave a notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. And this is another segment on. And again, shout out goes out to my brother from New York City, Matt Unique, aka Prince Unique, aka Prince U Yeet. Always a pleasure being on the show, man. I will open up my party, but for now, I'm just going to leave my party closed for now. But again, my show is your show. But probably in June, I will bring back all my programs, and more than likely, I'll bring my party open back as well. But for now, the topic today, we lost Chicago's very own, at least from my home city, from Chicago. We lost a legendary, iconic number 76 from the Chicago Bears, Hall of Famer, Steve Mondo McMichaels. And he died yesterday of ALS, and he was battling for this for a long time. So for the next few moments, I just want to give out my own eulogy as far as how I felt about the man. First of all, legend, icon. I mean, not only is he a former slash uh, Chicago Bear Hall of Famer, he was also back in the days in WCW, and he also became a wrestler. So we're gonna blow up these pictures for a minute, do our own little Spotty 09 slash show to remember and honor and pay privilege and respect to one of Chicago's very own, to one of my own, iconic Steve Mondo McMichael. Tough looking guy, ain't he? That brother's tough, for real. So we just gonna, again, walk down memory lane and show you what he looks like. Okay, that's one of his pictures. The next picture I'm gonna show you, that's him back in the days in WCW. And believe it or not, he was, I wouldn't say he was like a full-fledged member of the Horsemen, but he was like maybe like the second, if not one of the third enforcers of the Horsemen. Okay, and I know who all the original Horsemen is, but let's just say he was like, how should I put it, like the backup. He was like the backup man, and he was a damn good backup man for the Horsemen. So even though I know all 40 original Horsemen consist of Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Ole Anderson, and Terry Blatcher. Okay, he didn't come along probably until like the later years of WCW, and they needed an enforcer, like an extra enforcer. And Mondo was definitely that extra enforcer. And believe it or not, he can wrestle. He can wrestle. Okay. Seen him wrestle a couple of times. The man is a killer. Alright. Don't believe me? Let me show you something. Yeah, that's him right now at his home. And as you can see by his side, at 67 years old, just lying there fighting for his life. Then you got his wife on the left, and on the right, you have the nature boy, styling and profiling, wheeling and dealing, jet flying, kissing the girl, stealing, son of a gun, the one and only, the nature boy, Ric Flair. And as you can see, even by his bedside, He stood behind him. I thought that was cool. And, he's in his bedroom. You got pictures on the wall. All kinds of stuff. Told you, pictures a thousand words. There he is, Slick Rick. Yep, by his side. All right. Next, we're gonna go down a little bit more. Let's go down a little back into the time machine. And they go again, Mongo and Michael. Yep. Along along with Jim McMahon. Back from the 80 slash, I think the 84, if not the 88 Bears. Yep. The punky quarterback, Jim McMahon and McMichaels. On the team, both of them is like the dynamic duo, man. Straight up. Number 76, number 9, handling business. I think in this picture, let's see, I think Steve Mongo McMichaels, I'm pretty good on guesses. I say he was like in his early 20s. I'm going to say like 20, I'm going to go there, maybe like 26, 27. McMahon, he looked like he just fresh came out of college. So I'm going to say like about 19, between 19, no older than 22. I'm pretty sure that Mondo, he's older than Jim back in this picture. So I could just tell. I mean, you can look at Jim McMahon, like he just came out of college. So yeah, I'm gonna say somewhere around that. All right. Next, okay. When I said Hall of Famer, believe it or not, there is. Yup. Pro Football Hall of Famer of Canton, Ohio, and he did made it to the Hall of Fame. And as you can see, that's his beautiful wife on the side, and yep, holding the prestige bust of Jim McMahon, and he's in the Hall of Fame. You can believe that, straight up. And I mean, she stood by that man's side, from beginning to end. All right. Okay. Next, I want to show another picture. That's him on the field, around his crew, around his teammates. I mean, McMahon goes all the way back to, of all his guys, man. Not just Jim McMahon. I'm talking about Richard Dent, William the Refrigerator Perry, my boy Sweetness, number 34, Walter Payton. See, these are the Bears I knew and grew up and loved. And I don't care what anybody say. Back then, Mike Dicker, the Bears, or should I say, the coach, he was running it. I don't care what anybody said. The 80s Bears was going to always be the best ones. And I'll admit, Dicker might have been he might have been a jerk, and I mean that in a good way. But, man, back then, these guys you see in the picture with his buddies, these are the real monsters of the Midway. I can't say what our Bears is like now, but back then, those guys, they meant business. I can consider them monsters back in the 80s, at least 84, 88. And you better believe Steve Mondo McMichael was definitely one of those monsters. And when I mean that man runs fast and hit hard like a freight train, and sure, I wouldn't be surprised that man runs fast at 76 miles per hour. And I'm not trying to be jokeful or nothing, but at the same time, when he runs and hits fast, like my catchphrase, strike fast and hit hard. Well, this man runs fast and hits harder. I can take a hit. That man is, again, it could never be another one like him. Straight up. Next, we got a couple more other pictures. This, I kind of like this one. Steve, and that's his autograph right there. Pro Footballer of the Hall of Fame. Yeah, wait a minute. He just went into the Hall of Fame this year. Class of no, that was last year. My bad. Yep, just last year. Class of 2024. Yep. So he just recently got into the Hall of Fame about a year ago. Straight up. All right. Let's let's do a little background, history on him for a second. Let's just do that for a minute. Okay. All right. Here it is. What do we know about Steve Mongo McMichaels? Well, I'm going to tell you right now. He was born October 17th, 1957. He is originally from Houston, Texas. Died yesterday, April 23rd, 2025. Overall review: Stephen Douglas McMichael, nicknamed Mongo, Ming, and Ming the Merciless, was an American professional football player and professional wrestler. He was a defensive tackle for 15 seasons of the National Football League, primary to the Chicago Bears. Okay, and his spouse is Misty McMichaels, second wife Deborah Marshall, children Macy Dale McMichaels. This was a big dude. I'm talking about a weight of 6 points. He was like 6'2", 269 pounds. That's a now that's what you call a real kaiju right there. 6'2", 269. Trust me, you don't want none of that. Education: Freer High School, University of Texas at Austin. Okay, believe it or not, he did not join just the Bears. Okay, let's do a little review. Uh, he joined Green Bay Packers in 1994. He joined the Bears in 1981, and he joined the New England Patriots in 1980. Okay, that's cool. That is cool. Okay, absolutely. Yep, straight up. So we're gonna go back here. Alright, we're gonna go back here. We're gonna put the camera back on. Yep. Alright. Alright. We're gonna okay, we're gonna change that. Alright. It's pronounced Mongo, not Mondo. I spelled that wrong. And I apologize for that. But yeah. Um Hell of an athlete, man. One hell of an athlete. Okay. Straight up. Alright. Okay, last but not least, I'm gonna show two more pictures. I gotta do a black and white. There he is. Steve, correction, Steve Mongo McMichaels. And again, shout out goes out to his family, to his friends, to the billions around the world, including myself. Okay, we love you. Thank you. It could never ever in life can be another one like him. So see, he again, he's a He's a one of a kind, man. You know, he is the original, the mean, the merciless. He is truly a BADASS, one of a kind. Now, I do like him in this black and white picture, but you know what? Because this is an icon, I'd rather for him to go out in this picture. There we go. So you know what I'm about to say right now for the next few moments. For the next few moments, I want y'all to put y'all hands in a form of a prayer right now as we speak. I want your eyelids down, mouths shut, head bowed down into a moment of silence. Let's pay honor, tribute, respect, show the love, show the love for Chicago's very own. And even though he's originally from Houston, Texas, but he still is one of ours. Especially if he played here in Chicago, he is still considered one of our very own. And I'm saying this in front of Chicago and the world. Bow your heads down for the next few moments. Let's give this Hall of Famer his respect, his love, his appreciation, his acknowledgement as a moment of silence. And that starts right now. Thank you. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. So after this show, leave in a comment and let me know how the Steve McMichaels put an influence on your life as far as an athlete, as far as a wrestler, as far as a Hall of Famer, as far as Chicago's very own, you know, please leave it in the comments. And I want to give out shout outs right quick before I end my show. And again, to my co-host of the show, aka Prince Unique, aka Matt Unique, aka from my brother from New York, Prince You Yeet. Appreciate that. Thank you for being a part of the show. And I want to give shout outs right quick right now to the McMichaels family, to his wives, to his kids, to his relatives, to his families, to his friends, to his all his football colleagues, to all those who supported him, especially through his battle through ALS. And just to let everybody know, Steve McMichaels died at the age of 67 years old. Just in case you guys want to know. He gets this too. He definitely gets this too. All right. So, again, I'll say it one last time. To the billions. I didn't say millions. Oh, let me say this again. To the billions of fans from around the world that loves him just as much as I love him, you know, hey, especially to his family, thank you. We love you. My condolences and respect. goes to the Steve Mongo McMichael's family. Okay, this is how we do it at DCN Presents Power Players. All right, and I mean that honestly, truthfully, and sincerely. You get our love, you get our condolences, you get our acknowledgement, but you definitely get our respect. Always have, always will. Straight up. So, hey man, we love you, man. And right now, I'm sure you in heaven right now. And it just popped in my head right now. I'm sure right now you're making a lot of touchdowns in heaven right now. You know, you got this. And I'm pretty sure you and the Lord got a lot to talk about, man. Straight up, real truth. I'm sorry, I'm just too excited. I'm just a little too choked up, a little too nervous. But real truth. All right. So leave in the comments and let me know how you put an impact on your life. My little robot buddy, you is officially on break. And that's it. I'm going to give out quick shout outs of my own right quick before I leave this show. To the president and co-founder of DCN Networks Presents Power Players, Sean the Genius Harris, shout out goes out to you. To everybody at North of Sheffield Commons, Officer D will be back tomorrow to protect them all from the forces of evil. Shout out goes out to you guys as well. Who else? To my West Side family, Redmond, shout out goes out to you guys. To my immediate family, the Crittness, Colognes, Johnsons, and Millsaps. Shout out goes out to you guys as well. Who else? To the guru, Larry Leonard at the Larry Leonard headquarters on the south side of Chicago. Shout out goes out to you and your sister Billy, to everybody in your community, your family and friends. You guys are like my biggest fans of the show. I'm well appreciated on that. Give me a second. I gotta drink some water. Yeah, I think that did the trick. Maybe my throat was a little dry and it was a little difficult for me to talk. So now I feel much better now. I'm glad I did drink that water. Who else I need to give a shout out to my friend Margie Vallejo, or should I say to my close friend Margie Vallejo. Shout out goes out to you. And I might as well get this out the way right now. And if this is your birthday month, you know what? I'll put up the birthday banner one more time. You know, I don't normally do this and remember them, but in this case, I'll make an exception. We're gonna put up the birthday banner just this once. This is your birthday month of April 25th, 2025. Happy birthday from all of us from DC and Epsom Power Players. My next guest is, do I give out birthday shout outs? Yes, I do. One, you have to sub to the show. The most important thing of all. Two, you leave in the comment. Three, if I see it in the comments for us the day of or the day after, I will give you a shout out live on DCN Presents Power Players. Okay, and don't want to change the topic of the show because I'm about to end this show right now as far as the segment and the special edition of Remember Them Thursday, April 24th, 2025 on Steve Mongo McMichael's. We need more subscribers. Company, shout out goes out to you. Well appreciated. We definitely need more subscribers. Right now we are at 959 subscribers. We need to get 50 more subscribers. We need to get that 1,000 or more subscribers. We need that here, we need it then, and we need it now. But because I digress and remember them as far as Steve Mongo McMichael's, I'm going to humble myself for now. Just to let you guys know. Little Robot Buddy, you was officially on break because we about to end this show. Well, that's it. What other final last topic? Oh, yeah. Just let everybody know, I'm not trying to change the topic, but I'm about to end this show, that as of today, you guys can put pre-orders in on your Nintendo Switch 2. Okay. You know right now, company, because keep in mind, I'm the godfather of video games. I'm one step ahead. Okay, the unit itself is $450. Okay, if you want to get the bundle kit with the Super Mario Kart, that's going to run 500, which I think that's hell, but it is what it is. Okay, and this will be released in June, if I'm not mistaken. I think either June 7th or June 8th is out of one of those 2 days. Now, uh, GameStop is doing trade-in orders, so if you have your first Nintendo Switch, you can trade it in for GameStop for $100. You can use that towards your credit on the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, my guess is I'm going to get it. I did say if it does come with a bundle kit, I will get it. So there's a slim, I ain't gonna lie, there's a slim 30% chance I'll get that. So it's April now, May, June. So even if I did get it, I got less than 2 months to pay it off. All right, no problem. Okay, no problem. So once I get it, I might do an unboxing on the show so everybody can see it. Okay, and now that is it. I finally said enough. Leave in the comments and tell me how Steve Mongo McMichael's put an impact on your life. I'm out of here. I gotta fix me something to eat, and I got some errands, I got some things to do, and we're gonna do some more exclusive gameplay all this week on certain games. And leave in the comments and tell me what certain games you guys would like for me to play. Okay, that's it. Mongo, may you rest in heaven. We love you, man. Straight up, always. This is Darnell Crittenden. Thank you. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Into the McMichaels family, our blessings go out to you within our hearts, now and forever. Steve, you the man. You is definitely the man. Thank you. We love you. May you rest in heaven. Take care of yourself and love each other and put God first. Straight up. Peace.